When you think of a ute, you think of diesel. You think of noise. You think of that traditional, mechanical, grunt and guts workhorse. But what if I told you there's a new predator in town, and it doesn't even have a tailpipe? This is the BYD Shark 6. And it isn't just a new ute, it's a declaration of war on the internal combustion engine. Welcome back to DriveTime. Today, we are taking an absolutely massive, in-depth look at the ute that's flipping the market on its head. We're going deep under the skin, into the cabin, and through the dirt to see if this hybrid brute is the real deal or just a flash in the pan. The automotive world is changing. We've seen electric SUVs, we've seen electric sedans, but the ute market? That's been a fortress. A bastion of petrol and diesel power. For decades, if you wanted to tow a trailer or take your family camping, you bought a diesel dual cab. End of story. Then, BYD showed up. And they didn't just knock on the door, they threw a shark through the window. The BYD Shark 6 is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, or PHEV. But don't let that acronym fool you into thinking this is some compromised, eco-friendly soft-roader. This thing is built on the revolutionary DMO Super Off-Road platform that's dual-mode off-road. It's a ladder frame chassis, just like a traditional 4x4, but it's been engineered from the ground up to house a hybrid powertrain. So, why should you care? Because for the first time, you can have the torque of an electric motor, the range of a petrol engine, and the utility of a full-sized ute. It's the best of all worlds. And with the recent introduction of the new performance variant, BYD has answered the critics who said it wasn't tough enough. So, let's get our hands dirty and find out if this shark has teeth. Let's start with the looks, because you can't miss it. This isn't a car that blends into the background. The BYD Shark 6 has a presence that screams confidence. Up front, you've got those giant, bracketed LED daytime running lights that look like they belong on a sci-fi military vehicle. It's a mil-spec look that's undeniably aggressive. Some might call it a bit much, but it's memorable. In a sea of silver dual cabs, the Shark stands out. The full-width front light bar and the massive BYD lettering across the grille give it a distinctive nose. It's blocky, it's chunky, and it looks ready to tackle the outback. The profile is typical dual cab territory, there's no reinventing the wheel here, but the bulk and the lighting drama make it look anything but anonymous. And let's talk about those wheels, they look like they've been designed by the same folks who make G-Shock watches, chunky and built to last. One thing that's fascinating is the visual difference, or lack thereof, between the models. If you get the new performance variant, it looks almost identical to the premium. There's no look-at-me spoiler or massive bonnet scoop to tell the world you've got the big one. It's a sleeper. BYD says they might eventually put a 5.5S badge on the back to denote the 0-100 time, but for now, only the most trained eye will spot the difference. The Shark is also incredibly practical. You get a 360-degree camera to help you park this beast, privacy glass, roof rails, and plastic side steps. It's ready for life's adventures. But the real party trick is in the tub. The cargo area isn't just for carrying tools. It's a power station. I'm serious. In the rear tub, you'll find household-style 230V sockets, 3 of them, to be exact. This is the Shark's vehicle-to-load, V2L, capability, and it is an absolute game-changer for anyone who loves the outdoors. The system offers up to 6.6 kilowatts of power output across the outlets. Let me put that into perspective. If you're going camping, you can run your fridge, your lighting, your coffee machine, and even charge your drone batteries, all without a noisy generator. You're effectively turning your ute into a silent, clean power hub for your camp. For trad eyes, it means running power tools on site without dragging out a separate generator. It's genius. The tub itself is also well thought out. It comes with a spray-in bed liner, lighting, and a powered tailgate with gas struts. Now, the tailgate still has some weight to it, but it's a premium touch you don't always get in this segment. The performance model also adds a 3,500 kilograms brake towing capacity, finally matching the segment standard. However, and this is a big one, more towing means less payload. The performance version is heavier, so the payload drops to 762 kilograms. That means if you're packing on a 3.5-ton caravan, you need to be very careful about how much gear and how many passengers you're carrying. Now, let's step inside. If the exterior is all about aggression, the interior is where the Shark tries to make friends. And for the most part, it does a brilliant job. BYD has created a cabin that feels more like a premium SUV than a typical dual cab. The first thing that hits you is the massive 15.6-inch rotating touchscreen in the higher grades. It's bright, it's responsive, and it runs native Google apps, including Google Maps with live traffic data. It also supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a non-negotiable these days. But what's really interesting is the shift in the 2026 model. BYD has moved the gear shifter from the center console to a stalk on the steering column. It's a move designed to free up space in the center console, which is great. However, I'll be honest, the new stalks feel a bit flimsy. They don't have that satisfying thunk you get in a Ford Ranger. It feels a bit like an afterthought rather than a premium upgrade. The rest of the cabin is hard to fault. The seats are genuinely excellent, broad, comfortable, power adjustable, and heated and ventilated up front. There's a head-up display, a decent Dynaudio sound system, and the quietness of electric running makes it one of the nicest dual cab utes to sit in. Speaking of the family, the rear seats don't punish you. It's a spacious area with supportive bolstering, a fold-down center armrest with cup holders, and rear air vents. Charging support is strong with USB-A and USB-C ports, plus another of those household-style 230V outlets. So, we know it looks cool and it's comfy. But how does it drive? The driving experience is where the Shark truly sets itself apart from the diesel dinosaurs. The Shark 6 gives you 3 driving modes: EV, HEV Series, and HEV Parallel. EV mode, this is pure electric. You're running on the 29.58 kilowatt-hour Blade battery. For your daily commute or running around town, you can get up to 85 to 100 kilometers of range. It's quiet, it's smooth, and it's cheap. HEV Series mode, here, the petrol engine kicks in, but it doesn't drive the wheels. Instead, it acts as a generator to charge the battery. The electric motors still do all the work. It's like having a mobile power station on board. HEV Parallel mode, this is where things get serious. The petrol engine and electric motors work together to drive the wheels simultaneously. This is what you use for maximum power, towing, and highway cruising. The result is phenomenal instant torque. In the premium model, you're looking at 321 kilowatts and 650 newton meters. In the new performance model, that jumps to a staggering 350 kilowatts and 700 newton meters. That's Raptor rivaling territory. The performance gets to 100 kilometers per hour in a claimed 5.5 seconds, while the premium does it in 5.7 seconds. That is seriously quick for a vehicle weighing over 2.5 tons. When you're towing, this instant torque is a godsend. I've driven it with a 2.8-ton caravan on the back, and the Shark just pulls. It doesn't strain, it doesn't hunt for gears, it just relies on that massive electric torque to get you up to speed with a quiet confidence. Now, this is the part you've all been waiting for. Off-road. Can an electric hybrid really handle the rough stuff? First, the science. The Shark uses independent suspension at both ends. It has a ground clearance of 230 millimeters, a 31-degree approach angle, and a 19.3-degree departure angle. It's got the right numbers on paper. However, it has faced criticism. Mitsubishi engineers, who benchmarked the Shark against their own Triton, noted that the Shark can overheat off-road. They admitted that while the electric motor control is quite good and a lot to learn from the Chinese manufacturers, the system protection can kick in on tough courses, causing it to stop. BYD has listened. They've introduced a new crawl mode in the 2026 performance model. This is a software update designed to improve low-speed off-road traction. Basically, it manages the throttle and brakes at speeds below 12 km per hour to stop you from spinning the wheels unnecessarily. It's essentially a low-range simulator. I'm told that in a head-to-head test, the crawl mode made a noticeable difference on steep inclines. It lets you just steer and let the car figure out the grip. That said, you're not getting a mechanical front-to-rear connection or locking diffs. This is a lifestyle ute, not a rock-crawling monster. It's fantastic for dirt roads, beach runs, and muddy tracks. But if you're planning to tackle the Rubicon Trail, you might want to stick with a traditional, mechanical 4x4. It excels at being the ute for the 80% of drivers who mostly drive on-road but occasionally need to get their hands dirty. So, is the BYD Shark 6 the ultimate ute? It depends on who you are. If you're a trotty or a farmer who needs to tow a 3.5-ton trailer all day and bash through the bush, maybe you look at a Toyota HiLux or a Ford Ranger. But if you are a family person, if you commute to work in the city during the week, if you love camping and have a caravan on the weekends, if you want the instant torque of an EV but the range of a petrol car, the BYD Shark 6 is a revelation. It offers a premium cabin that rivals luxury SUVs. It gives you the freedom of vehicle-to-load power for your weekend adventures. And with the new performance model, it finally has the towing capacity to match its ambition. Is it the perfect ute? No. The stocks are a bit flimsy, the off-road capability has limits, and the payload isn't the best in class. But for the vast majority of people who buy dual cabs, the BYD Shark 6 is better than anything else on the road. It's comfortable, fast, efficient, and packed with technology. It proves that the future of the ute market is electric. The diesel days are numbered, and the Shark is here to remind us exactly why. This is DriveTime. Let us know in the comments below, would you swap your diesel for a plug-in hybrid? Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of motoring. We'll see you in the next one.